Hello, my name is Charles Grant, and I am a teaching artist with Kaiser Permanente in collaboration with Oregon Children's Theater. First, I want to thank you for joining us for today's read along. We are going to be reading Max and the Tagalong Moon by Floyd Cooper. I chose this book because it explores the relationship between a young boy and his grandpa, but also I think it is a great reminder that no matter how far away we are from our loved ones, we are all still connected. So if you want to, jump up with me and let's do a quick stretch. So first we'll just reach up to the sky and try to grab the sun. I think I got it, and then I'm gonna just drop down and I feel the grass between my fingers all the way touching the ground. Then I'll slowly come up and I'm gonna reach all the way to my right and get a good stretch there, and don't forget to breathe. And then over to my left. Same thing. Whew, I'm so glad I'm stretching. This feels so good. And lastly, I'll come back up and I'll drop my hands and I'll shake it out and give myself a nice hug. Breathing in, breathing out. There we go. Hope that felt good for you. Let's go ahead and read Max and the Tagalong Moon. Max and the Tagalong Moon by Floyd Cooper. One night, as Max was leaving Grandpa's house, he reached up to give Grandpa a big hug goodbye. In the sky behind Grandpa appeared a big, fine moon. "Look, Grandpa, the moon. That old moon will always shine for you." On and on. Grandpa and Max gazed quietly at the big moon together as it embraced them in soft yellow light. Have you ever looked up at the sky at night before? Did you see the moon or maybe some stars? One of my favorite nighttime activities is to look up at the stars on a clear night and look up at the moon. It reminds me that we're all connected and everyone else is looking at that same moon. Max smiled at the moon and Grandpa, then climbed into the car. "Bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, moon." As the car pulled away, Max kept his eyes on Grandpa until he disappeared from sight, and all he saw was the moon. Max kept his eyes on that moon, waiting for it to disappear too. The long ride home was swervy-curvy, this way and that, all the way, and the moon seemed to tag along. Ooh, look, you can see some stars in this one too. Max giggled as he watched the beautiful bright orb flicker through the passing trees, trailing behind the car as it traveled home, this way and that, playing peekaboo. Look, the moon is still there, and it's illuminating all the plants and the flowers, and it looks like this bird over here is looking at the moon too. Up a hill, down a hill, the moon was ever there. Over a bridge, around a curve, the moon bounced along. Around a tree, past a field of sleeping cows, the moon stayed quietly with Max. Have you ever looked outside of your car on a long road trip? Did you see some cows, maybe some horses, maybe some other animals? Through a small town with roundabout streets, Max gazed as the moon kept up. At the mouth of a tunnel and out the other end, Max smiled when he saw the moon there, waiting. Dark clouds tumbled across the night sky. The stars and nightingales all faded away. Max searched the darkness and wondered, "Where is the moon? Grandpa said it would always shine for me. Wonder where it went." Finally home, Max took one last look up at the empty night sky. I guess that old moon couldn't shine for me all the way home. Upstairs in bed, the room was dark. Max felt alone. He missed Grandpa. He missed that tag-along moon. Then slowly, very slowly, Max's bedroom began to fill with a soft yellow glow. The clouds faded away, and the moon peeked through. Max gazed up at that magic ball of light and thought about what Grandpa said. That old moon will always shine for me. On and on. Max knew then that whenever he saw the moon, he would think of Grandpa. On, and he slept soundly, embraced in the soft yellow light. The end. Thank you so much for reading Max and the Tagalong Moon with me today. I love this book so much. It reminds me so much of my family, who is in California. And when I miss my family, I think about the beach. There were so many times we went to the beach when I was growing up, and it just reminds me of all the good times we had with the sand and going in the ocean and just taking walks along the beach as well. So is there something, whether it's an activity or an object, that makes you think of someone that you miss in your life? Take some time to think about that. And the next thing I want you to do is to go outside and take in your surroundings. Look up at the sky like Max and his grandpa did. Do you notice anything? Can you hear anything? I hear some birds chirping in the distance. Can you feel anything? Maybe some grass between your fingers? Can you smell anything? Take some time to go outside and just take in your surroundings. And then take a picture of something that you see and send it to someone you love. And let them know how much you love them and how much you miss them. And maybe they'll send you one back. So again, thank you so much for reading Max and the Tagalong Moon with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.